Hello cyclists, good morning, this is Rick. Today is Tuesday, January 30 in the year 2024. Started a bike ride at 35 minutes after 11. About 45 minutes earlier than yesterday. As you can see, I'm riding my Cervelo Caledonia, which means I fixed the flat tire yesterday. I found the cause. My last flat, I used an adhesive patch, and it had come loose partially. So I replaced it with a glued on patch. And that appears to have fixed it. So good. Weather, 67 degrees, humidity's 41, 42%, and the dew point's 42 degrees. Winds out of the west at 9 miles an hour. When I first got dressed this morning, I had on leg warmers. But as I was making the final preparations to leave, the temperature got above 67 degrees, which is kind of my cutoff for wearing leg warmers. It'll take my legs 15 minutes or so to get warmed up. Today's route, going to go south through Atascocita, Walden, across Lake Houston, FM 2100. Going to go south to Spanish Cove Drive and then back north on to FM 2100, FM 1960 west, and then back through Atascocita Shores and Kings River. 4.0 miles, or I'm sorry, 0.4 of a mile and 37 minutes after 11. Little short section of Greenbelt Trail. Riding south on Hidden Pines, turning right onto First Springs in North Woodland Hills, 4.3 miles, 58 minutes after 11. Changing up some of the streets on the as I start off the bike ride to help with my local legend on KPHS Sprint. I normally don't do that when I'm riding to Huffman, but it's right, just a little, it's right on the route, just kind of a side street. So I did that. And now I left off 1U Street, riding this one, and then I'll go from here. I'll ride on another U-shaped street that I don't normally include. No, an observation difference between road bike riding and virtual or Zwift rides is the neck muscles. On Zwift, I don't wear a helmet, so my neck muscles have gotten soft as far as holding up the weight of the helmet. Yesterday, after yesterday's bike ride, my neck muscles were a little sore. Well, just wearing the helmet. Okay, I'm going to turn right onto Middle Creek Drive. kind of a U-shape route here. Comprises of two different streets though. Up ahead at the stop sign, I'll turn left. The only way to really go. If I turned right, it's a cul-de-sac. Doesn't go anywhere. This street is a good question. I ride it, but that doesn't mean I remember the name. It is Little Cedar Drive. There was a signal that just crossed 5 miles, reached 5 miles. I'll cross over Hidden Pines. Continue on this street. I'm riding to Bear Branch Village, Tree Lane. That's where I'm headed. That was Hidden Pines. .3 miles and 2 minutes after 12. Riding east on Cedar Knolls Drive, 7.4 miles and 12 minutes after 12. I'm in Kings Forest Village. Up ahead, I'll be turning right on Woods Estates Drive. Not this street, but the next one. My legs are warm enough that the coolish air blowing over them doesn't feel bad. Now we're on Woods Estates. House is getting a new fence. Smelling burning weed. Stop sign's Valley Manor Drive. I'm going to turn left. That will take me to Kingwood Drive. Looks like we're going to have some noise from the tree service people. .0 miles and 15 minutes after 12. A couple tenths of a mile away from Kingwood Drive. move over to the left and get on the greenbelt beside Kingwood Drive. Turn left. .4 miles and 16 minutes after 12. Turning right on a Pinehurst Trail Drive, 13.8 miles and 41 minutes after 12. There was another cyclist behind me, but I guess he went straight when I turned. On my way to FM 1960. Riding east, wind feels like it's a crosswind. Should be though from my back if the wind's still from the west. Nice and sunny. Still glad I have my windbreaker jacket. I do have a long sleeve jersey on underneath. I don't know that it's a full thermal, but it's a little thicker than a regular long sleeve jersey. In the shade, it feels good. Getting closer to FM 1960. I'll cross over, ride through Walden, and then back to FM 1960 to ride east over Lake Houston. As you can see on the map, FM 1960 is just ahead. .9 miles and 46 minutes after 12. 21.4 miles, 15 minutes after 1. I'm on Old Atascocita Road. They're laying some asphalt. Glad I'm not over there on the other lane where it's sticky. Nice smooth road. That'll be great once they're finished. The old surface was pretty well beat up. This will go all the way to FM 2100. Looks like there might be a little section up ahead that they haven't resurfaced. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Going to turn right on FM 2100 to go down to Spanish Cove Drive. 22.2 miles and 18 minutes after 1. Riding west over Lake Houston on FM 1960. 27.0 miles. 38 minutes after 1. Pedaling hard into some headwind. My legs are not used to headwind. When I was riding on Fair Lake Lane, I just missed the Amtrak Sunset Limited passenger train. probably by about maybe a minute at the crossing on Old Atascocita Road. .4 miles and 40 minutes after 1. Riding on King's Crossing into the 34.0 miles. Got a Strava segment coming up behind Memorial Herman and HEB. Turn left. And go to Westlake Houston Parkway behind. Headwind's making it tough on my legs. Going behind HEB. To the right is the Kingwood Park and Ride lot. Up ahead is Westlake Houston Parkway. I'm going to turn right. On the little short section of Greenway. Then I'll go through the park and ride parking lot to Rustic Woods. And then at the traffic light I'll cross Westlake Houston Parkway. This is Rustic Woods. I'm going to turn left. .7 miles and 12 minutes after 2.